Hello and welcome back to another episode of my Fallout 4 Let's Play. So last time we built these two capsule homes. This is kind of for people that want to live on their own, want to be away from the rest of the settlement. The only thing I kind of changed, I decorated this apartment. I've added a sunset sarsaparilla flag because I think they might be a fan. And one of the things I noticed was that these windows are actually open, which just opened a little bit, which I think is quite cool. I didn't notice that before, but I think that's quite fun. I don't know if you can see them from the side. Yeah, you can see them. The little windows open. Actually, let's get rid of this. This is from the previous attempt of this video. So what I want to do here is the kind of rougher kind of housing that's going to cobble together. I've had to put some foundations down just because you can't. Trying to sink stuff into the floor was really annoying. So. And I wanted to use vehicles for the houses, but the buses are really long and this stuff just does not want to sink into the ground. So what I thought I would use is, just see if that sinks into the ground. I don't think this stuff does it? No, what I thought I'd use is the box cars to create a kind of system. Actually, those would sink into the ground. I'll just take up some foundations. I can use these for the ground floor, because they're sinking to the ground to some extent, won't they? Which I might use. Get rid of some of these foundations. Yeah, actually, let's get rid of all the foundations. If we're using those, should have got rid of this before the video, but wow, won't take too long to scrap the foundations. Right, there we go. So we're using these. So let's put one of these here. Actually, we're going to need the ones if we're going to connect them to things. Maybe I should use ones that's got doorways, if that makes sense. Is that the one I want? Oh, that's got an end. Maybe use the one with the end. Let's use the one with the end. No, there we go. Is that alright? Can we not move you slightly closer? Do you want to be? Yeah, there. That'll do. You could go further back, but I suppose then you're not. It's just such a slope, this area is such a slope, it's kind of annoying. Actually, I managed to put some posts down here on a little side note to kind of make that bit look supported, because that didn't look very supported before. Right, can I, no, that's what's miscellaneous. What? Ooh, get on train tracks. Oh, that looks really cool. A Voltec passenger train. Let's just stop and have a quick wander inside there, because that looks, I love that. Didn't realise I had that. Don't know what I'd use it for, but I like that. Alright, so what do I want? Back in the orange. Ooh, that's far too long. We've got these. Now how, I want to know, am I going to get between them? If that makes sense. Like for ladder size. Where am I going with this? So I was kind of thinking having it go up into like a big place. But for that I might need to attach one of these. Where's that? No. One of those. No, that's a door. Right, well we need a door there. Is that right around? Looks a bit like. No, that's fine there. Right, fine. Just gonna want to put like a ladder in here. Can I get some ladders? No, it's prefabs. Ladders. I mean, I'm assuming the wooden ones are best, or they don't look particularly supported. Right, can I attach another one to there? No. Oh, is that attaching to it, or is that attaching to the wall? I think that's attaching to that wall rather than this ladder. Oh, is that attaching to it? I think that's attaching to it. So there, can I put in another one underneath here? Is that a thing? Maybe go for a blue one. One with some sides to go under the bottom. Right, is that? Can I get that underneath? No, can't get it underneath. Get it to the side. So this one's going to have stilts, which I don't think the stilts are actually. Oh, they might be big enough. You never know. No, the stilts are not big enough to go up there, which is a pain. Such a pain. And I can't. It's not big enough to fit one underneath. I just went with a really small one. Right. Yo. Do you not want to snap onto there? Nope, nope. There you go, you snapped. And then, you sure I can't fit one under? No, that's not going to fit one under. Ah, that's a bit annoying. What if I use different steps? Let's put... Let's go there for now. Let's try and get one on the ground floor. See if we can do this. We should be able to do this. If I put you... Let's get one with the thing so it looks like it's supported. So can I attach it to go slightly further to the ground? No, that wants to go somewhere different. Although for some reason I kind of like that. I'm not really sure why. Why is that snap there? Or is that snapping to the door? No, it snaps to the door, isn't it? Well, that kind of works. Don't know how we'd get up there, but... Alright, so then... No, we want some flat ones, I think. So I want you just want one up here. Can I not have one up here? Is that not allowed? I can put one there, but why can't I have it slightly over the other side? Actually, I want one with an end piece. What about that one? Can I not have this one connecting to the doorway? No, cannot have that one connecting to... Yeah, I can. Got that one connecting to the doorway up there. I can put support there, that's fine. How am I going to get up there, though, to be able to use this one? Yeah, put one there. So I need some ladders going up there. And then I also want some blue. Should we have the blue ones this side? How can we make these ones seem a bit different? Probably can't. Probably can't. Right, that's going to be there. Just want it to be the same kind of height. So if I just use this to get the height right for ones where it'll finally sink into the ground. That's still not quite sinking into the ground. It's closer. Right, so then let's try and go with, where's the smaller ones? That's a smaller one. I want you there. Can I put another one here? On this side? Yep, no. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, it's, I could say just it's supporting the ceiling in there. It still vaguely kind of works, even though they're kind of merged through, I think. So blue door up here, and we haven't got an end piece, do we? Well, we got this kind of end piece, but is that gonna even fit on there? Is that's too close to the projector wall, isn't it? Which is a shame. I'd like to put an end piece there. Which makes me wonder if I should have used these pieces rather than the piece I've used. Actually, I haven't even used an end piece on that end. Oh, that's not good. I have to put an end piece on there. Right, with the door there, can I snap this to it? Come on, snap to the door. Snap to the door. You know you want to snap to the door. Snap to that door. Snap to any door would be nice. Just gonna snap here now. Don't want it there. I like those. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, so get this. So it's make sure it's the same level as the orange one. Get rid of these two. Then we put the blue door over here. And then we want to put... I can put that there. So it's kind of covered up. That's not a very straight wall. Drop it there. It doesn't even go the whole way across the wall. Come on. Why give me this thing if it doesn't even cover up the whole wallway? I've got this, but I can't use this. I've got these end bits. But I can't put those end bits out. Right, where were we? We also put the small bits underneath, didn't we? We had these bits underneath. Didn't we? I feel like we did. Could be wrong. So I could just use one. I feel like we had bigger ones before. We did have bigger ones of these, didn't we? Do we have these ones? The double ones. So I think that looks fine there. It looks like that one's at least on it and supporting it. I know the struts are in there, but that they don't seem too out of place. They could just be providing it as a support for the one that they're in. That's kind of on the top. The inside of that is the only thing that concerns me. That looks a bit dodgy. We're gonna have to get up there and see, really. How do we get up there? So we're gonna have to put some steps up. And those steps. What about the warehouse steps? Do they have taller steps? They seem like tall steps. That's gonna be getting up there. And we can come up here. If that helps. Or I can come up. So I'm going to have to cover up one of these anyway. Do I want to come up there? I can come straight up to a roof from there. Don't know if that's quite what I want. But it's a vaguely intriguing notion, having that there. I'm going to build up like a bridge across. And then this one comes down into here. Not really sure why. I kind of like the odd layout for it. I didn't put a door there, did I? That's because that's two. How big were the ones with the doors again? Just in case I want to come out the top. Boxcars. Alright, in structures, boxcars. Orange. I want medium one. Yeah, I could put that there instead. Got one with an N, that's what I want. Alright, if I get rid of that one, and get rid of that one, and put this in here instead, please. I want you just next to there. There, right. Get rid of this one. Maybe I should, no, I only want one at the top. And because that is kind of annoying me already, the not being supported, I want to use a column. Use this. And can I put you in the middle? Do I have to cover you at the side? Fine, I'll have you at the side. Oh, come on, you know where you were before. There we go. Can I not just connect you to the bottom of the previous supports? There we go. Oh, behave. Oh, oi, behave. There we go. Right, so there you go. That's on taller supports. Then I need to find some sort of way of blocking some of these off. Actually, I might block off this one and put some steps up here. Where's the barn steps? So we got some wide steps. It's just those. I'm sure I got some wider steps somewhere. Barn have steps? No, these were the barn steps. What about the warehouse stairs? Did you have any wide steps? You have the same. Metal steps? Did you have any wide steps? got a ramp. Could just have a ramp going in there. We'll just have a ramp. Right, so the ramp comes in here. I'm going to have a room off here if I can close up that. The only thing I can think of doing is put in one of those ends on. The boxcar ends. That's shipping crates boxcar orange. But the ends are really big. They like come out a really long amount. So I put that there. It creates a really big room. So I don't know if I quite want that there. I suppose it makes this bit a bit more. We'll see for now. We'll leave that one there. So this is going to be the first room. And then to get out of here, we need to come upstairs, I think. How are we going to get upstairs? And how are you... I think we might need to change this. Just wondering about having it all lead into each other. So if I have another one of these, someone that's open. It's not going to go down there, is it? Okay, I'll fit this down here. No. I can put you on the top. I don't want you on the top. I want you on the bottom. Do I need one of these? Oh, don't want you there. Unless you're then going to go on top of it, sensibly, which you're probably not going to. Not there. Right, well that doesn't... This is not particularly helpful, is it? It's not how I wanted it. Right, so I want you just to connect to those steps, if possible. And get rid of those steps. Is that what's causing the problem? Yes. Right. Now we got rid of the problem. Not lower this down there. So the steps, that's to get down into here. Which means I now need to put some steps up here to get up there. So where am I going to put the steps? We have, what's it have? Warehouse steps. So if I go here, so this comes up to here, where we can get into this room, and then here we're going to have to put a walkway over. What's the best walkway for that kind of thing? Do I have metal walkway, supports, miscellaneous 4 sheets mods? No, that's limited tubes. That's not best walkway. Actually, it's not walkway after that. There is a walkway. Oh, that's going to cut into where the kind of almost works, but it's going to cut into where the stairs are. If I just put that middle thing in, no. Right. What if I just do floor sheets? Have we got some like long floor sheets? No. Right, come on, what can I use? What have you got in bridges? Got one. Have a giant bridge. Oh, there you go, that type of one we want. We're gonna want. Yes, snap there, that is perfect. So that comes into here, which you can just about walk up there. And then this comes down here into this one. So we've got a kind of slightly confusing series of rooms, which I like, because this is kind of being ad hoc and it's not meant to make sense. Like the people who live here, it'll make sense to them, but to everyone else it's a place to kind of stay away from unless you need to go here. So now I just need to kind of cover up the ends and decorate the place, so we can put in a wall of it up here. It's got, come on, snap back into place. You were there before. Otherwise you're going to make me fall off this roof. Right, so there's that thing. You've already got an end. I need to work out how to cover up these ends, really. I mean, I could use the long bits, but I don't know if I particularly want to. I kind of want to on that end, but which is that, isn't it? I don't think that's going to fit. It doesn't quite fit with the wall there, I don't think, unless I try and use the Place Anywhere mod, which we might be able to get away with, because then I can push it further into this one if I can line it up. Does that look like it's maybe I'm going to go there. What does that look like? It doesn't look too bad if I can climb up to it and go around here. There you go, that's the cap. So that's the cap we use there. So I think we'll leave it there for now. I'll work out how to put some more ends on here, but this is kind of the area where we're going to be doing the kind of lower kind of housing. I don't even know how you would describe it. The shanty town, the people who've just moved here, they just need a place to kind of flop. This is going to be where there's going to be just kind of mattresses on the floor, a couple of candles probably dotted around, maybe some oil lanterns, and it's just going to be a kind of like small kind of maze of places to get to. That seems slightly too high up, which is really annoying because it kind of works there. That seems to be fine, but this one, it doesn't seem to like it. Well, I'll have a play around with it, and I might decorate it off camera as well, and then show you it when we finish. And then next time, I think the market is the next big place, which is going to be over here. I think this should really be done. What I kind of want to do, I don't know how feasible it is, to do it in a kind of mall-esque fashion. So I want like maybe 2 stories and different shops on kind of different floors type thing. But we'll see. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.